Hi, my name is Tu Lee, and I'm one of the designers for Hudson Bay Olympic Collection. And welcome to Vancouver 2010 Olympic Winter Games. And I have some exciting pieces to show you. Some coveted pieces that are definitely the hit items of the games, and some special pieces that is endearing to me personally as well. So let's go up to the gifting suites of Hudson Bay Company.
Hi, I'm Emmanuelle Vaugier,
I'm Byron Lawson.
and we're here at the Hudson Bay Gifting Suite. One of the perks of coming to the Olympics as a celebrity is you get to pick some fabulous clothing and take it home with you, and you get dressed, and it's great. I can't wait to start trying stuff on.
I can't wait. I'm ready to throw on that red jacket around me and run around the street. Go Canada!
So let's try on some outfits.
Oh, I'm game for that.
Yeah.
I want you to try on one of the most important sweaters of the game because it has a very big role in the closing ceremony, and that's all I'm going to tell you.
Okay.
So it's hand knit, and it has the elk pattern from the Hudson Bay crest from the 1600s, and we combine it with maple leaves, and it's like a real hockey sweater, curling sweater. It's one of those Canadiana thing, something that your grandmother could have knit for you.
This is so exciting.
I know.
It's like Christmas.
Play dress up, right? Here you go. I love that slouch thing. Yeah. Well, you're a hat girl, so everything looks good.
I like hats, but I don't. But see, you're good at like styling it. See,
Yeah.
I would leave and look like a dork.
Oh no, you
this
won't.
Looks
How
cute.
can you? Yeah.
Now
like
I know
that
how
one?
to do it because of
Do you like that
this
one?
is great.
Yeah. These are like hotter than an Hermes bag, during Fashion Week. So.
And these have like the little fleece lining.
Yes.
They're so
No, they're
comfortable.
totally toasty. I mean, you don't really know that when you see them on camera, but
I feel
it's
it.
totally practical. You can make a snowman
Like,
if it's snowing. Yeah. Look how good that looks. I love it.
I think I found the outfit for the games, and this is it. And I think it's pretty cool. I'm liking it a lot, and I'm liking my little red mittens. So I'll be waving them like this. It'll be really fun. All right, Byron, it's your turn.
Okay.
I want to see you rock some
Yeah,
stuff.
exactly. Well, you don't have to be so twinsy, right? The red is good because it's so Canadian, right? Love it.
Yeah.
You feel it? You feel it when you zip it up?
I like it.
Yeah.
How's this look? I love this!
All right, we're ready to go. I gotta speak for Byron because he's really, he's got a lot of stuff. Let's go. This is awesome. Bye. Thank you.
So now we're walking towards the Hudson Bay Superstore. I'm going to take you in and see the frenzy in the store. Okay, come with me. Usually this would start like at 6 a.m. in the morning.
I gotta get down.
And some people come back here every day just because they want to trade pins or, see the collection. It's all right. Yeah, let's go this way. We're going to go through the associates entrance so we can bypass this very long line. And it's even, the second last day of the game?
How long have you guys been waiting in line for?
Yeah, not very long.
Not very long? Yeah? It's a long line.
As you can see, the line is still further down, right to Dunsmuir, and I think it's going to be that way for at least all day long. Yeah, and it's open to midnight, so it won't stop until the night's over. So remember, this is day 15 of the Olympic Games, so a lot of the merchandise have been sold out or completely gone. But there seems to be a lot of people still buying for lots of great things. Like, isn't this crazy? It's just amazing. It's so good. And we're like so thrilled that it's still busy on the second last day of the game.
So Tuli, what you're doing is you are dressing the celebrities and the VIPs, so when they go to any events, they are full of Canada spirit.
It's great because, they want to wear these clothes and, the word has kind of traveled to LA and Chicago and New York. So when they come to the games, they're so happy to be able to be invited to our suite and, and get an opportunity to wear things that are pretty much sold out at the superstores and, hard to find.
Julie, you also did something that was pretty unique. You see this sweater right here, if you want to hold that one up. You knitted this sweater. It took you a weekend to do.
When we started working on this collection, we sat down with the team and the fashion director of Hudson Bay Company, Suzanne Timmons, and we really talked about how we want to make this collection really significant to the Canadian spectators, athletes, and Canada across the board. So we named this whole collection Great Canadian Stories, and really focusing on iconic Canadian pieces. And one of those pieces is this sort of like hand knit, sort of, curling sweater, hockey sweater as you call it. It's something that your grandmother would knit. And we interpret the elk design that's in the Hudson Bay crest from the 1600s. And the intarsia was a little difficult for our home knitter. And Suzanne looked at me and said, you knit too. Just pull out some needles and yarns. Let's knit this, and we can really show them a sample. So next thing you know, it took me all weekend. We put this together and we sent it off to our home knitters in Vancouver, and they're able to interpret it beautifully. It also has the maple leaf, as you can see, and on the back it's a Canada word mark, which is exclusive to the Hudson Bay Olympic collection. All our famous patches that are, on the sweaters. And yes, it's a significant piece in the closing ceremonies, and I think it really stands for Canadiana and Canadian sort of iconic fashion. It's completely sold out. The demands have been so high that it's really hard to make these fast enough. And as soon as we get them into the stores, it's gone. Hudson Bay launched the Olympic line in October 1, so way before the game, 4 months before the games. And the response then was great. People loved it, and I think we knew it was going to be well-loved. We had no idea it was going to be such a big, big hit. And I think as you've been in the games for the last 14 days, the line at the Superstore is crazy. I mean, we have people standing in line from 5 a.m., it takes them 3 or 4 hours to get into the stores. And we've been here dressing athletes, but funny enough, when Hayden Christensen and his girlfriend, Rachel Bilson, came in, they sort of just wanted to experience a whole sort of frenzy. They stood in line, and we were like so pleased that they would actually, go through the whole sort of motion of being like any other Olympic fans. So that was really sweet.
Let's talk mittens.
Yes, these mittens. Well, these mittens are hilariously... they've taken us by storm. Again, these mittens were designed for the torchbearer. So, 12,000 torchbearers start running in November 1 across Canada with these mittens. And we gave it to the athletes. And of course, they're available in the store, but it's sort of taken by storm. It's $10, which is a nice small little amount. And a large proceed goes to the athletes. So I think that really resonate with Canadians across the board. And we do them in little baby size to adults. So again, it's one of those things that any age group can pick up and really be a part of the game. I think at least we're over the 3 million mark. I don't have the exact amount, but they were on Oprah Winfrey, and unfortunately, with Oprah, she will make everything go beyond what it is. So that's really amazing. It's completely sold out. I think I've heard from friends that they're on eBay for triple or, quadruple the price. So it's kind of nuts. It's like a real coveted item of the Vancouver 2010 Olympic Games.
Did you expect for the Canadians to be so patriotic?
Well, for sure we knew that Canadians would be patriotic just because the game's in our home turf. And our athletes, as you know, at the Winter Games is very strong. So we had a sort of a good feeling that it was going to be a big patriotic game in our home turf. But I don't know. I think it's even taken me by surprise. I was out at dinner last night, and groups of people would just have these impromptu "Oh Canada," and I think it's just really they're just swelling with so much pride that they can't contain it. But it's nice. It's nice to witness that, and it's being the host. It really feels amazing.
How do you feel having people on the street wearing all your wares? And they're not just a few people. There's, hundreds of thousands of people wearing your design. How does that feel?
Well, first I have to start off by saying this is such a strong team that Suzanne Timmons put together, and I want to give the shout out to the boys, Adrian Aitchison and Pablo Mozo, my partners in crime. And we knew right away that we hit the right nerve when we started boarding this a year or two ago. And there was no doubt in our mind that it was going to be a big, big success. But to see it on every third Canadians in the last 2 weeks, it's really overwhelming. And I keep telling my friends who are not here, you don't really understand it until you're here, because this is my third Olympic Games for the Hudson Bay Company, and I've never experienced such a mass sort of like embrace, of the collection. And it's really like I don't think can really understand it until I'm away from it, because it's almost like, oh, well, everyone has to wear the goods, but that's not really normal. It's really great. And even Americans who, lots of our American friends are wearing it just because they loved it so much. They love the gear, they love the Vancouver, they love Canada. and it's really just a really nice support from the world.